Okay, everybody, it is me, Gregory Mannarino. New Year's Eve. I can't believe this. I can't even talk. I can't even believe this is New Year's Eve. This year has been quite interesting. I think you would agree with that, but it doesn't stop. So this is what we found out this morning here. Again, I want you to think about what I'm going to say here. Initial jobless claims came in again, a staggering number, 787,000. What else is there to say? I mean, this is every week. We are beyond, way beyond, Great Depression levels of unemployment right now. And in case you didn't hear, Mitch McConnell did kill the $2,000 check. It's not coming. And according to Steve Mnuchin yesterday, be happy with the $600 one. You could have gotten nothing. I told you, not even flecks of dog shit. It's an incredible situation. Now, how many of you right now would be surprised to find out that the stock market is poised to open very close to all-time record highs? No. Not one of you that follow this blog should be surprised about that, because they talk about it all the time. The faster the economy free falls, the higher the stock market is going to go. The stock market does not know it's dead. It's a zombie market created by, it's not just the Federal Reserve anymore. You have to understand what we're talking about here. The banks run the country. It's not Mitch McConnell. It's not President Trump. It's not Congress. It's the banks. This thing that we are in right now is, all of it, every single piece of it is by design. It's been well thought out in advance. And they're steering the nation and its people and the world. The banks are steering the world in the direction they want it to go. They want to own it all, okay? Henceforth, why the dollar's been in free fall. The dollar is under some pressure right now. And this easy money keeps propping up the stock market. It's a wealth transfer, you know that. It's an incredible situation to watch, and how the mainstream media, the financial channels, how they're playing this, how it's being played by Congress and the president and people like Larry Kudlow, all of it. No truth whatsoever. Where are you, Larry Kudlow? Haven't seen you. Did you forget that you're the, economic advisor of the United States? Why are you not telling us that we're in a V-shaped, super V-shaped recovery like you were? Oh, did you forget that we're really not? Maybe your lies have caught up with you and you can't live with yourself? I doubt it, because I don't even think you're human either. None of these things that sit there and perpetually lie to the American people, to the people of the world, they're not human. None of them. Quite obviously. But that's not going to stop the way things are going. Things are moving exactly the way they're supposed to go by design, okay? We're watching a new paradigm, people, a new thing. This is a new world order. This is something we've all known about for a very long time. I've warned about this. What we're seeing right now, the collapse of the economy on an epic scale, is something I have warned about for an entire decade longer. We all knew it was coming. We just didn't know how, okay? The stock market will follow down hard when the debt market time bomb goes off. That's all this is. It's a zombie market being supported by a massive bubble in the debt market. And the dollar right now is warning us that something very ugly is coming. But again, this is not by accident. Everything that's going to happen, by design. Again, what's the Fed doing? They're trying to prevent a lockup of the financial system by going on a debt issuance, debt acquisition binge like we've never seen before. The Federal Reserve, and you know this because I've covered it over and over again, is funneling dollars to central banks around the world. Dollarizing the world. When the dollar free fall finishes, it's going to accelerate. The dollar free fall is going to become extreme at one point. by design to issue in their new system, their new debt-based system. But you have to understand what we're really talking about here. What we're really talking about is a crisis of the debt, okay, as a whole, which is going to lead the world, because again, the dollar is the world reserve currency. You got the Fed dollarizing the entire world. It's going to create a crisis unlike anything that we've ever seen before. Epic, massive crisis, a resource issue. Again, we acquire things with dollars, okay? I've discussed this so many times. It's incredible. But we're going to face an issue here where there's going to be an inability for people to acquire basic needs, basic things to live. And there's going to be pandemonium in the streets. Just be ready for it. Again, we've already been warned that something much worse is coming. The World Health Organization yesterday, they want you to think that maybe it's going to be another health crisis. I think it's going to be much, much worse than that. I believe people are going to be at each other's throats at one particular time when this entire thing, by design, shifts. And that's what this is going to do. We're going to have a meltdown like you cannot possibly imagine in the debt market. Includes the dollar. We're going to see rates spike very rapidly, massive amounts of pressure on the stock market. Wealth is going to start leaving both the debt market and the stock market. Is going to go into commodities, gold, silver, crude oil. It's going to go into cryptocurrencies too. Right now, we are clearly in a risk-on environment. All right, I discuss all this in my new book, how risk-on and risk-off works. My new book, a not-so-random walk on Wall Street. I hope you have your copy. There is a link in the description of this video. If you don't have it, you really do need to get it. It'll put another perspective on how this whole freak show works. All right, anyway, look, with that said, people, I'm going to get going here. Pay attention to what's going on here. Another staggering number, 787,000 people last week. Initial jobless claims, unbelievable. Not going to stop, it's going to get worse. But the media is going to spin it. Watch what they try to do. You can't listen to people like Larry Kudlow anymore because he's MIA, missing in action. He forgot he's the economic advisor or the liar who had to lie to you during the entire election because you had to be convinced that what you're seeing is not real. So Larry Kudlow is another thing, along with Steve Mnuchin, who again told you should be happy that you're getting a $600 check that Mitch McConnell says is not coming. So anyway, understand what's happening to you. You are being attacked. You have a target on your face. If you're a member of the middle class, you are going extinct by design. Okay, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. Please share the video, and I'll see you at the end of the day. Happy New Year's Eve.